Well, he's still listed as the lead golf analyst for CBS Sports. The six-time major winner, Nick Faldo, setting to retire from broadcasting in August. Oh, look who's got all the hardware behind him. Well done, Nick. Well done. Nice photo op there.
Competing against your bobbleheads. This is real stuff, man. This is none of those little toys that you put together, get out of a little box. You have to go out and win these, baby.
Okay, for those who are listening on radio, how would you describe your trophy room?
Oh, that's harsh, isn't it?
Yes.
What a comeback.
Okay.
I'm sitting in front of this is my 6 majors. Those are the clubs I won, clubs and bags, everything. I kept everything, gloves. I kept the tee pegs. I even kept my ball markers.
Wow.
And the coolest thing I did, something I did, which I noticed Stephen, the modern guys don't do, Billy Foster, winning on Sunday, went up and just took the flag off the top.
You took the flag.
I got the whole flag stick. I know messing. My caddy put way back, Andy Prodger from Watford. He put the flag in the bag after we won it, Open 87, and he said, "Get off." And he held it like that because the greenkeeper came home and he says, "No, that's ours." So that started a tradition. So I kept it going, luckily.
But do you then, once you won the majors with those golf clubs, you retired them? Did you keep playing with those?
Yeah, I did. So you see a blank bag or a couple of blank bags. So that first set actually won the next 2 majors.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So there's 4 sets for 6 majors. So pretty cool.
This might be, Tom Brady was on last week. He didn't have anything behind him, So
he's just got 7 footballs. I mean, that's not very exciting, is it? a big chunky diamond ring.
Yes, that's true.
I guarantee he'd like to have a set of clubs winning a major with. I know he would. He loves his golf, doesn't he?
Well, what do you think of his swing?
Very good. I mean, I think what those guys did to go out and play another sport, very brave. Very brave, because it's you're out your own comfort zone, and to put that on TV, I tip my cap to him. So very impressive.
All right. So the news, you're retiring from broadcasting in August.
Yeah, from full-time broadcast. I've been out there. I've done 18 seasons, 16 with CBS. It's been great. Next to the legendary Jim Nance, started with Mike Tirico at the start. So, it hit me end of last year that, especially with Lindsay, got a great girl and we've got a new project. We bought some land up in Montana. We're fed up with the hustle and bustle. We want to go up there. We're calling it Faldo Farm. It's going to be cuddly animals. I'll be cuddling cows and alpacas and all sorts of things like that. So, we wanted to do something fun. And you need time. And even though it's a 6-month season and you think, but it still locks you in. And then, then it started really when you said the best 2 months to be in Montana are September and October, when all the fishing really happens. And so I thought, well, I don't want to, I haven't got enough time to do a golf season and then rush around doing my other things. I've still got other things I want to do and they're going well. And it was like, okay, I mean, is there a compromise of a half season? And that didn't work for CBS. So I'm more than happy. I want to have time for us to enjoy life. You read all these great philosophers talking about looking after yourself, and we can't buy time. And you think, okay. I want to enjoy myself and do some fun things at the pace that I want to do them. It's as simple as that.
Were you approached by the Live Tour to be an analyst at any point?
No.
Did you think you were going to be?
No. No.
I'm surprised that they wouldn't, trying to get a big name.
I've only announced this officially today, but no, I really enjoy calling championship golf. I mean, that's, I've been with the Masters and the PGA. Well, I'm very fortunate because with Golf Channel as well, and then having the two other Opens, I'm in a unique position where I've been, obviously CBS calling the final play for at the Masters and PGA, and being involved through the week at the other two majors, the two Opens. I was up there obviously last week doing Golf Channel Thursday and Friday, but I love calling Saturday and Sunday golf. I mean, that's when it really happens, isn't it? Championship golf. That's what it's all about.
What would you do if you're the commissioner? If you're Jay Monahan?
Wow, yeah, we've got a real interesting dilemma going on now, where the PGA Tour has taken a stance where you'll be banned if you go to live, and the European, or you still call it European Tour, obviously DP World Tour, are saying no, you can come and play that. Hey, all I know, I mean, I'm the famous line of Forrest, I'm not a smart man, but there's obviously a long-term project here. I mean, I think that's where you've got to look, how you've got to view this, is what is going to be happening. The players who are going to live must know something more than they're letting on, because I don't get, Brooks Koepka's just announced, you would have thought Brooks would be thinking, I can still win majors. So is he happy that going there, he's going to get enough good golf to prepare himself for the majors? Because that's what he's always said he's interested in. And I think we're all agreed that the live is exhibition golf, 3 rounds, shotgun start, all this sort of thing, is not the same as we've seen the last couple of weeks. CBS, we called the Canadian Open. How fantastic was that, with Rory getting back in it? And then last week, the Open, US Open, was so darn exciting and gripping stuff, playing on a great golf course. Great atmosphere, but great intensity. I mean, how great was that intensity for the last 9 holes of who was going to win the US Open? So obviously delighted for Matt Fitz, because British young lad, and I've sat with him, had a couple of breakfast meetings with him over the years to try and guide him a little bit. So and Billy Foster, wonderful guy to get, wonderful caddy to get a major under his belt. So that's all I'm interested in. I hope I can still call, as I said, part-time. I hope I still get an opportunity to call some of the majors in the next couple of years.
Yeah, and you touched on something there that piqued my interest, that they may know something that we don't know. What could these live golfers know?
I don't know. Because I get the 40-year-olds going. If the little voice has said, you ain't going to win out here, mate. And then Charles Schwartz was a great example. That guy's played hard for 3 years, struggled with injuries. You're probably doing 25 tournaments a year, and you've made X. I believe it was like 1.5. And then you go 1 week and you've won nearly 5 million. So that, and they could be looking at saying, hey, look, if I go to live for 2 years, I'm in my 40s, I do 2 more years, I'm going to make a boatload. I'm going to make 10 times what I think I could make, busting my butt, and with no guarantees. So you kind of get that. I don't get the youngsters going, to be honest, because I was touting Taylor Gooch for the last 2 years. He was my pick, saying this guy is climbing, watching him, finally wins. And you think, you're going to start, you're on the ladder, young man. You're slowly learning, you're slowly winning. What is next? If you want to win majors, well, you are climbing, you're doing all the right things to climb forward to that. So to jump and go and play exhibition golf, because there's something about tournament golf, the fear of missing the cut is all part of it. And striving to make the cut is all part of it, because there's a sense of pride, achievement to that. Even the best in the world number one, if he's got a 6-footer, we saw it twice this year. We saw John Rahm and Rory McIlroy grinding to make a 6-footer on Friday evening to make the cut, because they want to play the weekend. And Rahm was 14 back. That's the example I used. Rory then stormed through and nearly won it up in Washington. Where were we? In Washington, yeah. So
and it prepares you for tournament golf, as you're saying. If these guys still want to play in the majors.
Yes, it's they don't like us saying it, but tournament. If you believe you can win majors, then you're using the tournaments. Jack did it. It's preparation for the next major. You plan your year, your schedule, so you're fully prepared to give yourself the best chance to win majors. Because that's our yardstick. That's how we're remembered, isn't that? We know the numbers. I honestly, many players, you haven't got a clue how many tournaments they've won, but you know how many majors they've won. So you haven't got a clue how much prize money they've won, but you know how many majors they've won. So that is our yardstick. And so, but I agree what you're saying. It's what is the long-term project on this? And there's two completely different between US Tour and the rest of the world on their approach to this and on how this will pan out.
We're talking to Nick Faldo, CBS Sports lead golf analyst and six-time major winner, retiring from broadcasting, or at least full-time broadcasting, in August. You going to be a mess that last day, you and Jim Nantz in the booth?
No, I'm not. I'm not going to be a mess. No, the lads have been great. I love the guys and the gals. We've all been a great team. Ian Baker Finch and Frank and Trevor. Real actual personal friends. So, and obviously Jim as well. My goodness, and Jim is a legend. I'll have to do something to plan. I think we should just go off air. I'm rehearsing the great words of Phil Collins, and he would say, "Thank you and good night." So I think that might do it.
All right. Well, have fun in Montana. And,
Well, I've got so many good fishing. I'm good mates with Huey Lewis, and he's introduced me to new fishing buddies. And these are really good fishing buddies, the guys who own the ranches as well. So I'm really looking forward to that. We're going to have fun. I got a great girl with Lindsay. We're going to have animals galore. I can't wait to get it organized. And I'll be zooming in from -25 in the snow. Next time we speak.
I think we actually went to the same fly fishing lodge.
What's that?
I think we went to the same fly fishing lodge in Montana.
Oh, good. Yeah, I know. I'm proud of you. We fly fishing. We've got to stick together. We love it. We know how good that sport it is. And so maybe you'll have to come and chip me out of a ditch. if it's a bit chilly next time we talk. Yeah,
I'd love to watch you shovel snow. Hey, congrats. We always appreciate your time, and hopefully we'll talk again soon.
All right, good man. All right, take care. Mind my bobbleheads.
That's Nick Faldo, the lead golf analyst, six-time major winner. That's a backdrop there.
That was nutty.
That had all of his clubs, his bags, the flag sticks, trophies, all of his majors.